This presentation is about the technicalities of APA format. If you go to your syllabus, our course outcome number 3 is to write a research proposal adhering to APA format and ethical standards. In this presentation, I'll be talking about Content A, which is how to write an academic article using APA format. In a separate lecture, I'll be talking about ethics in research. So in your course syllabus, if you clicked on the reference links of Content A, you will be directed to the website of APA, and this website contains the supplemental resources in APA publication manual. And these resources contain different sample papers from Chapter 2, talking about the paper elements and format, Chapter 3, journal article and reporting standards, Chapter 5, bias-free language guidelines, Chapter 7, tables and figures, and Chapter 10, reference examples up until the publication process. So, in this site, you will be provided sample papers for an APA format. Specifically, Chapter 7 talks about the tables and figures related to your results, and Chapter 2 about paper elements and format. For example, if you wanted a good example of an APA format paper, you can click on the sample student papers, and you will see here that there are annotated samples and samples in Microsoft Word. So if I click on the annotated student sample, you will see here that it already talks about the technicalities of APA format. All of these may not apply in your write-up. However, these are all the basics that you need to know. At least if you are writing and you are confused on what is the APA format for citation, for table, for referencing, then this site is a good way to start. And you can refer to all of it because these are all annotated and all examples are presented up until the last section of an APA format paper, and that includes the references format. Of course, there is also the document format. So if you wanted to write your paper, then you can download the Microsoft Word format for that. Another way of doing an APA format paper is through Google Docs or through your Microsoft Word. So for example, when we go to your Microsoft Word, you will see in the References tab, there is already the style, which is APA 6th edition. We are now on the 7th edition, but there are just slight differences. So you can still use the APA format in the Microsoft Word. Aside from that, if you open a new document for a Microsoft Word, for example, when you go to a new document, you can search for an APA format paper. And you will be directed to sample APA format papers. So you can right away download it and create it and write on that paper so that your paper is already conforming to APA format. So there are a lot of ways of really formatting your paper according to APA style. Another way is if you are having some confusions on how to write the articles in your references section, what I usually do is I go to Google Scholar, and for example, I looked into religious priming and prosocial behavior. Let us say, for example, this article is one of the references I cited. I can just click on this icon. This is the citation icon. So when I click on it, and here you go, there is an MLA, an APA, and an ISO format. Of course, you can just copy the APA format and paste it on your paper. Now, I have to emphasize that in the newest APA format, they require that the articles, especially those articles acquired online, to have its DOI, or Digital Object Identifier. In this case, not all Google Scholar citations have DOI. So you will notice here it has no DOI. So what I usually do in those cases, I go directly to the website where the article is being presented. So if I click on it, I will be directed to the website where this article is being presented. So here, you will notice this is the DOI of this article. So how do I get a complete reference in terms of APA style? I can just go to citation. So in the citation, you will see that there is AMA, MLA, APA, and NLM APA format. So I can just copy the APA format. And you will notice now that there is the DOI at the last part of that reference article. So yeah, again, there are a lot of technicalities in terms of the APA style, but the best way to go is to go to these supplemental resources of APA's website, so you can check on all the examples related to APA style. You can go to Google Docs and Microsoft Word to format your paper according to APA. And if you are having confusions, then you go to Google Scholar for the citation and go directly to the article. Finally, you can also look into the references section of an APA format article, and you can just copy and paste the specific journal article that you also cited in your paper. So in general, this presentation talks about the technicalities of APA format, and the way you learn these technicalities is through experience. And while you are writing, from time to time refer to the APA format examples, so that along the way you will learn more about it rather than just memorizing it. So for any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.